Friday's episode of General Hospital, October 24, 2025, delivered another wave of high drama, heartbreak, and shocking twists in Port Charles. The episode opened with chaos erupting at the hospital as Willow found herself in the middle of a scandal that no one saw coming. When officers arrived and placed handcuffs on her wrists, everyone around was left stunned, especially Drew, whose reaction set the tone for the rest of the episode. From the start, it was clear that Drew's emotions were running high. He's been a pillar of strength for those around him, but seeing Willow, one of the kindest souls in Port Charles, in handcuffs, was a moment that hit him deeply. As the officers led her away, Drew's first instinct was to step in, demanding to know what was going on. His voice carried a mix of anger and disbelief as he confronted the arresting officer, trying to understand why someone like Willow would be treated like a criminal. The scene was tense, filled with emotional close-ups and heavy silence. Drew's loyalty and protective nature came through as he defended Willow against the accusations being thrown her way. He reminded everyone of her dedication to her patients, her family, and her moral compass, something that makes the entire situation even more unbelievable. Viewers could feel Drew's frustration as he realized that this wasn't just about Willow. It was about something much bigger brewing beneath the surface in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Michael stood frozen, visibly torn between wanting to rush to Willow's defense and fearing that any interference could make things worse. His eyes met Drew's, and without words, they shared the same disbelief and concern. The look on Drew's face was one of a man ready to fight back no matter what it takes to uncover the truth behind the shocking arrest. As Willow was let out, she maintained her calm, showing a quiet strength even in the face of humiliation. Drew, however, wasn't willing to stand by silently. He immediately turned to Laura and Anna, demanding answers. What kind of investigation was this? Why was Willow being treated this way? His anger only grew when he realized that the charges might be linked to a larger conspiracy involving someone inside the hospital. Later in the episode, Drew took matters into his own hands. He visited the police station, refusing to leave until he got an explanation. His confrontation with the detective was one of the most powerful moments of the day. "You're arresting the wrong person," Drew declared, his voice filled with conviction. "Willow's not your suspect. She's your victim." Those words resonated deeply with viewers, reminding everyone why Drew Cain has always been a man of action and integrity. Back at the Quartermaine mansion, emotions ran high as the family tried to make sense of what had just happened. Carly and Nina both reacted strongly, though for very different reasons. Carly was furious that Willow had been put through such an ordeal, while Nina's guilt seemed to bubble just beneath the surface. Drew's return to the mansion at the end of the episode was filled with intensity. He promised Michael that he wouldn't stop until Willow's name was cleared. The final moments left viewers with more questions than answers. Who framed Willow? What evidence could possibly justify her arrest? And how far will Drew go to protect the people he loves? As the screen faded to black, Drew's determination and Willow's quiet resilience stood out as the emotional anchors of the episode. This episode reminded fans why General Hospital continues to captivate audiences year after year, with complex characters, emotional storytelling, and shocking twists that keep everyone guessing. And as Friday's drama came to an end, one thing became clear: Drew isn't backing down. The battle for the truth has only just begun in Port Charles.